So introduce yourself, Yogesh.
Yeah, so myself Yogesh Arya. I have done in my engineering in 2018. Then after that, I got opportunity to work in some MNC. There I have worked on as a software tester. And during my work experience, I got the opportunity to work in the manual tester and ETL tester. And from last 1 year, I'm working in the software tester as an automation tester. So where my current responsibility in my organization is preparing the test case and preparing the test suits, something like this, and smoke testing, sanity testing, regression testing, functional testing. I am preparing all the test cases and take it review from the my colleague or my lead. And after reviewing, I will start the execution of the test kit. If we got some bugs, so I will raise in the Jira. And also in the ETL testing, I am like dealing with the data warehouse along with the SQL. Yeah, that's it.
Explain how Java internally works.
Yeah, basically, Java is a human understanding language. The machine is not going to understand like Java that we have written in the code. So to make it understand to the system, we use the compiler and the interpreter. Compiler is used to convert the .java language into the class, and it is done by the compiler, and compiler after compiler it's went to the interpreter take input as an dot class and convert into the machinery language, that is a binary language. To perform the interpretation, there are some mandatory files and environments needed, that is jdk, jvm, jre, and yeah, one more thing, jit.
Okay, explain main method.
Main method is we can say it's responsible to run the code. Without main method we cannot run the code, or we cannot see the output in the console. So main method is compulsory to run a code.
Okay, what are the conditional statements?
Conditional statements, if else if, nested if, these are the some major conditional statement that I know.
What are comparison operators?
Comparison operator we use to compare the two variables, or two we can say variables, not identifiers. So the major comparison operator is equal to, not equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. Yeah, these are the comparator operators.
What is method overloading?
Method overloading is developing a method with the same name but different in argument within a class.
Okay. What are constructors?
Constructors is nothing, it's a special kind of the method, and the name of the constructor is always same as the class name, which did not have any written types, and it is always non-static in nature. It can be either parameterized or not parameterized.
Okay. What is inheritance? And explain the
Inheritance.
types of inheritance.
Yeah, sure. So basically, inheritance, when we perform the relationship between two class, we implement, with the help of the extend keyword, we use the concept of inheritance. With the help of inheritance, we use the property of the parent class within a child class. And there are five types of the inheritance: single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple level inheritance, hierarchical level inheritance, and last one is hybrid level inheritance.
Okay, explain each of them.
Okay, yeah, sure. So in the single level inheritance, we have one parent and one child, not more than. The minimum parent is one and the minimum child is one, and maximum also same. And in the multi-level inheritance, we have two parents and one child. In the multiple level inheritance, we can in the multiple level inheritance, a single child is going to be utilize the property of the two parents. But just to mention, like multiple level inheritance cannot be achievable by the using concept of called class. We can achieve it with the help of interface. And the hierarchical level is just vice versa of the multiple level. We are multiple parents using the property of the single class. It is a hierarchical level, and the combination of all the inheritance is called hybrid level inheritance.
What happens when a multiple level inheritance problem is solved using class?
What happen if?
What happens if multiple level inheritance problems are solved using class?
So there is no need to use in interface if it is solved. We are not dealing with interface anymore.
Okay. So explain what is interface.
Interface is nothing. Interfaces are like which did not have implementation. So we can say with the help of interface we can achieve 100% abstraction. It basically interface does not have any implementation.
What is difference between global variable and local variable?
So global variable, the scope of the global it is written outside the method, and the scope of the global variable is starting from the class till the end of the class, and we can it can be differentiate between static and non-static also, and we can utilize the global variable without initializing them. And variable also have the default values, which is not possible in the local variable. And local variable is written within a class, and the scope of the local variable is starting from the class to not class, written in the method, and the scope of the local variable is starting from the method till end the method. And we cannot differentiate between static and non-static. And although it's not have any default value, and we can initialize and we can declare an initial local variable into two line, which is not possible in the global variable.
What is the default value of global variables for data types?
For int long, it is 0. String, it is a null. For boolean, it is a false. And byte, it is a 0. And for double, it's 0.0.
What is scanner, and mention the methods we use in scanner?
Yeah, sure. So scanner is basically predefined class in a Java, which used to allow the give the human input at the runtime. And the main method that I deal during my experience is like next int, next long, next white, next char, next string. This method I know.
Okay, what is the exception we have in scanner?
Exception. There are multiple exceptions, but the few exceptions that I come across is input mismatch exception, null pointer exception. And can you repeat your question again?
Question is, what is the exception we have in scanner?
Scanner. So mainly I come across with input mismatch exception, and there are many more exception as per my understanding, but I did not come across. I know only the input mismatch exception.
Okay, can you write a program in scanner and share the input mismatch exception?
Yeah, sure.
Can you share your screen?
One second. Let me close all my personal stuff. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hope it is visible.
Yes, it's visible.
So let me create one class. So as I mentioned, scalar is a predefined class in Java. So it is always take parameter is system.in
Okay.
.ln. like I'm not sure about the spelling, or like I have remembered all the things, but I'm getting confused in this particular line. Give me a moment. Oh, sorry, a major mistake. Then after this, suppose I have three variables called a equal to a int. Now, okay, I need to 1 second. I'm just let me write down the code first, and there are some minor mistakes, so we can like I can explain in verbally, but maybe there are some minor mistakes by writing the syntax. So let me write down first S1. After clicking on the S1, like suppose we have run this, so in the console we are getting option to write a program. Oh, sorry, write a value. So suppose I have given the value of a is equal to 10 and value of b equal to let's say 20. So and print this c. So I get the calculation of 20 plus 30 equal to 50, something like this. Something like this, we I'm sure that we are getting the output like this. And for using this as one, by using this as one, suppose I have write as one dot, so we get some method next. Yeah. So suppose my int. So next int, next int. So I should use this one. Something like this. So like I know the basic, but I'm not able to like write the syntax for now. So yeah. Shall I stop my presentation?
Yes, sure.
Hope you get idea what I'm saying.
Yes, I got it. Okay, explain exceptional handling.
Exceptional handling. So basically, whenever we write a code, or whenever we are going to develop an application, there are a bunch of code which is not written by a single person, or single or two person. It is written by the team. So suppose I have write some logic and I have given to you. So while writing a logic, I get some exception. So instead of the fixing that exception, because I know if I'm able to fix that exception, but maybe my that action fixing that exception may occur the major functionality of the application. I know this exception is minor exception, so I can deal with that exception. So instead of the fixing that exception, I can just declare the exception, and if someone is trying to use my code, so he can handle my exception by using try and catch block.
And which one handles the exception, try block or catch block?
Second, catch block will handle the exception.
Okay. And what is array?
Array is like it is stored. Array is used to store the homogeneous value, and it also follow the indexing.
Okay. Can array store heterogeneous value?
No, it cannot. But
Okay.
as I remember, there are to overcome the problem of array. We use the collection in the collection. As I remember, I'm not sure. In the collection, there is a one array. So array within a collection, we can use heterogeneous value there. I'm not sure. It's my understanding.
Okay. Can you explain collection?
Collection basically it is an interface and it provides the multiple benefits. So basically the main benefit of the collection, to overcome the drawback of the array, we use the collection, and within a collection there are multiple classes and interface also, but collection itself is a interface.
What is difference between throw and throws?
Throws is used to declare the exception and throw is used to throw an exception. And for with the help of one throw, we can throw one exception only. But with the help of the throws, we can declare the multiple exceptions, and throws can be written beside the method, and throw can return inside the method.
What is thread.sleep?
Thread.sleep. Thread is again one of the predefined class in a Java, which have the method called sleep. So basically, we use in my organization, I use thread.sleep to to overcome the problem of synchronization. Suppose my Selenium is running fast more than application. So at that time, I need thread.sleep to make my system sleep for 2 seconds or let's say 3 seconds. After sleeping my system to my application 2 seconds, Selenium and the speed of the Selenium and the speed of the application come in the sync and it will execute properly.
Okay. What is typecasting?
Typecasting. Typecasting is nothing converting one data type into another. There are primitive and class typecasting. In the you want me to explain more?
Yes.
Yeah. So primitive, in the primitive, basically there are two type of. First is narrowing and second is winding. Narrowing is nothing converting bigger data type into the smaller, and it can be done in the explicit way only. Whereas widening is converting a smaller data type into the bigger, and it can be explicit way and implicit both. And one more is uh, class type casting. So converting one class into the another class type. So it is a class type casting where we have upcasting and downcasting.
Okay. What is super keyword and super calling statement?
Super keyword.
Hmm.
So basically super keyword is come in the picture for the concept called overriding. If we want the implementation of the parent and child also, so we use the super keyword. Okay. And super calling is used to call the parent class constructor within a child constructor. Yeah, that is.
Okay. What is this keyword and this calling statement?
Okay. So this calling statement is almost similar with the super calling, but the major difference is difference in class. So this calling is used to call one constructor via another constructor within a class. Okay. And this is one more thing. What you asked?
This keyword.
This keyword. Okay. So this keyword is basically used to make global variable as local variable. It is possible when your global variable parameter is same as the method parameter.
Okay. What is difference between abstract method and concrete method?
Okay, yeah. Method. So abstract method is like it does not have implementation, whereas the concrete method have the implementation. And abstract method needs to be overridden, whereas concrete method does not need to be overridden.
What is the difference between system.out.println and system.out.print?
Okay, yeah. So system dot sop.ln is used to print line by line. Okay, and whereas SOP is used to print in a single line. We can say left to right in a single line.
Can we explain the types of super calling statement we have?
Types of super calling. Yeah, there are parameterized and non-parameterized super calling statement, and parameterized can be done in the explicit way, whereas non-parameterized can be done both explicit way and implicit way both.
What is math class?
Math class. Math is as I said, math is again a predefined class in Java, which give the which is used to calculate the mathematical problems, and the main use that I personally feel of math class, it have a one method called math.random, which is used to take the screenshot when we perform the automation testing. There are multiple methods, but I come across with only math.random.
Okay. What is encapsulation?
Encapsulation. So basically, whenever two companies are integrated, so let's say I am one company and you are a second company. So I did not want to showcase my actual logic to you. So at that time, encapsulation come in a picture where I am just restricting the direct access with you and providing indirect access by getter and setter. Where getter and setter is public in nature, and the logic which I want to restrict, it's always private in nature.
Okay. What is polymorphism and the types of polymorphism?
Okay, so polymorphism is like performing the same action but in a different way. This is called polymorphism, and the time of the polymorphism is runtime polymorphism and the compile time polymorphism.
What is continue keyword?
Continue keyword.
Yes.
Continue keyword. Give me a few seconds. Oh, sorry, I did not aware about that.
Okay. What is finally?
Finally or final?
Finally.
Finally is used in the exceptional handling. Whenever we suppose for the user understanding, we are always used to write up a message. Suppose I want a message to be print for sure. So we use the finally keyword, which is used. Finally keyword can be written after the catch block. It is not mandatory to write the finally keyword, but if we write the finally keyword, so it is mandatory to execute.
Okay. What is final keyword?
Final keyword or variable?
Fine. Explain the final keyword. Explanation should include final class as well as final variable.
Okay, so final is basically suppose we have initialized some value. Let's say pi value is 3.14. So it is we want to make sure that this value is fixed throughout the program. So we use the final keyword, which is and once we make the final, we cannot use the concept called inheritance, and
Okay.
we cannot change the value because it is we make a final in nature.
And can we override final method?
Final method.
Yes.
We cannot, because as I said, inheritance is not come in a picture in the concept of final keyword. So if inheritance is not come, then overriding is not possible, because for overriding, inheritance is must.
Okay. Can we override main method?
Yeah, we can override.
Okay, Yogesh sir, thank you. You have answered most of the questions very correctly. You just need to practice the programming and syntaxes. Yes, that was actually small I, system.in, not capital I.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go
As
through once
I
again those
yeah, sure.
programming.
Yeah, any feedback
Any
for
you
me?
can watch a mock interview also. I will also send if you tell me many videos, and you can refer to the Grotechmind mobile application for mock
Okay.
videos.
So like let's say out of 10 skill, what is my performance?
Performance is 8.
8. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.